wanted to bring in an expert who looks at structural failures just like this to share what he's observing in this collapse. Joining us now is Dr. Abby Agayere, a professor at the Drexel College of Engineering. Thank you so much for your time this evening. What's your immediate reaction to what unfolded today? We're seeing the collapse appears to be in a stairwell at the garage. Your thoughts?
Very tragic. The fact that one person already died, very tragic. But when I teach a course in forensics, forensic structural engineering, and when we analyze failures like this, especially under construction, we are looking at were there construction errors? Was the structure being built the way the engineer wanted it, built? And other things that we look at were there design errors. When this structure was designed, was it designed according to code? And then we also look at material deficiencies. Were there material deficiencies in the materials that were being used? So those are the sort of things, the first things that we take a look at when we see a failure like this.
Yeah, the fire commissioner says he can't even send his crews in to check on anyone who may need to be rescued or people who are injured until it's structurally sound to do so. What does that tell you? Well,
in a construction like this, where it appears that you have dissimilar materials being used, there's concrete, there's ironwork being done as well. So the connections between those members are very critical and very crucial. So if the structure is unstable, there's no way any, emergency workers should get into that building at this time, which is unfortunate. There have been collapses like this where, because of the instability of the building, the, corpses were left actually inside the collapsed structure for up to a year. I hope that's not the case here. I hope there's a way to stabilize this building so that it can go in and either recover or rescue those who may still be alive.
Absolutely. That's a tragic thought to think of and to consider. Some neighbors in this community were really worried about the speed with which this garage was built. Is that typical? Do they go up quickly?
They go up quickly if it is precast, precast construction, meaning that the members are fabricated offsite, and if it's steel, the same thing, because you don't have to do a lot of construction work on site. You just assemble, you just erect, and so yes, the structure going up quickly is not necessarily a bad thing. But if you go up quickly, then mistakes can be made or errors can be made, and that could lead to collapse.
What happens now with this structure? Do they tear it down? Do they try to fortify it more? What happens now?
I think the engineers, the investigators will take a look at it, see whether the walls of the stairwell are still structurally sound. And first of all, what led to the collapse? I mean, they're going to interview the workers that were there at the time. What led to the collapse? Did the crane hit anything? Was it, again, like I said, was it due to design errors? Was it due to construction errors? Did the crane hit the stairwell when they were assembling or erecting the structural components? And then they will test whether there were material deficiencies. So it's going to be a soup to nuts investigation before this building gets up to speed again. It might be that the structure as it is right now, because of the collapse, that they have to tear it down and rebuild.
Dr. Agayere, thank you so much for your insight tonight. Very helpful.
You're welcome.
And we will certainly